Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested to what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 114, NASDAQ off 25, S&P's off 10.5, gold contract down $29.20, trading at $1,329 an ounce. Silver down 27 cents at $20.59 an ounce. Platinum off 12 bucks at $1,446 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $3.01 a pound. Light sweet crude up 58 cents at $100.28 a barrel. Bonds 10-year down a full point at 123.13. 30-year off 28 ticks at 132.03. King dollar up 611 ticks at 80.15. The euro down 106 at 138. And the yen up 1 at 102.52. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, what do you have? So check it out. You got the Fed meeting come out. Market couldn't stand it. Market goes south. We are at 1860 on the cash S&P. And what we did is this. Yesterday, you know, you were going into the downdraft that was created out there from March 13th. You were going into that with 585 million versus 700 and, well, let me get the exact number for you, the 13th. Versus 692 million. Then what ends up happening, the Fed announcement comes out, bottom line, guess what? Volume expands again. You do 654. You are at 1860.73, and that does 2 different things. It sets up, number one, you're going to go after the 1839, which is the swing low from the 14th, but the larger price point out here is the February 5th swing low that's in play, which is the 1737. Dow Industrials, we take a look at the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow, Dow come down 114 bucks, has the volume behind the move. Is at the lower end of its range. The Dow right now is the weakest indice out there. NASDAQ Composite. Inside the Composite, what we did with the Composite is this. She comes down. She has the expansion of volume. Composite right now is at 4307. She's going to be going after this 4241 area. Gold contract. Gold got toasted, got roasted, did all the above. She came down hard. She's down 30 bucks. She came down with 184,000 contracts, and this is the contraction, folks, that I suspect is going to, get you into somewhere about the 1285 level. What we did out here today is that she came into the swing point, had the expansion of volume. She did 184,000 contracts. That's going to basically, it's done 2 different things. It's set up that the little baby can really get down to 1254. 1254, and that's not a big deal. It's a retracement and a move that I suspect is going to continue going topside. Bonds. Now let's go to the bond market. The bond market did not like what Janet Yellen was talking about out here. So bonds, first the 10-year. TYM. So TYM4. We take a look at this 10-year bond. So she came down on 1.6 million. This move was pretty amazing. Intraday, big move, has volume behind the move also. We're at 1.6 million. And that's still, it is still lighter than the 2 million on the way up. But she got into the swing point of 123.10. She's at 123.12. She broke that swing with volume. So what that does, more than likely set up as a test of the 122.08 level. That's how that little baby is set up right now. Still hasn't broken the uptrend, but that's it. It wants the lower price first. We go over to the 30-year bond. The 30-year bond, she came down with 58,000 contracts. Now, check this out. This is interesting because the 30-year came back with lighter volume. So the 30-year looks like it's going to hold its swing point. 30-year was basically the swing point on the 30-year is 130.20. That's quite a way down, actually. No, 131, 131.25. Actually, this is what's going on. The swing point's 130.20. Where I'm going is that when it had the strength on the way up, folks, which was on the March 13th area, the bottom of that is 131.25. So that, we had 490,000 contracts. We came into that with 358. So the key there is going to be how we come down to the bottom of that. Now, King Dollar has been projecting for quite a while that, number one, it was holding the bottom, and gold was screaming that King Dollar was going to go higher. Because the bottom line, gold had failed. The equities weren't following the gold contract. Bottom line, there she is. She did it all. So King Dollar goes up 600 ticks, breaks the whole downtrend that had been in place going all the way back to January 21st. King Dollar's on the, she tested the lows. Man, she was testing these lows. We should really start testing the lows in gold in the dollar contract March 6th. March 6th, we start testing. We're down here 10 days. She hung in tight, and guess what? She had the wide price spread, accelerated volume, and broke the whole downtrend. It broke it with conviction, folks. So the dollar index, that little baby is on its way back to the 81.50 level. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, what do we have? Bottom line with the S&Ps, you have a market that couldn't hit the highs, had the acceleration up. Bottom line, had the contraction in volume, all of the above, not enough juice. Now we'll see how it comes back inside the 1850 area. 1850 is the big number out here in the cash S&P. That's how that's set up. If we take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here, you had Big Blue back down $2.10. Boeing was off $1.80. You had Oxy down $2.12. Walmart was off $39. The Amazon was off $5.54. Now that's the Dow stock, but let's go over and take a look at a few of these NDX stocks. Amazon came down. It's not the end of the world. It didn't come down with that much volume, really. Inside the NDX 100, what we had is that what was pulling price out of it was Cognizant Technology, Alexa Pharmaceutical, Autodesk, and Win. Whoops, there she is. What was putting wind behind the sails, even though it wasn't up, was F5 Networks, NVIDIA, Starbucks, and Liberty Media. The IBB. Let's go see how those biotechs were doing. So the biotech index today was down 275. She tried to get to a higher high with lighter volume. So she looks to me like she's a monster ABC down. This is what you have. You have an A point out here of 270 in the index. Your B point is 251. That's nice, 21 bucks. It looks to me like we're right at the C point. This index is important, folks, because what we have had is that the biotech index, no doubt, is the baby that was bringing the NASDAQ up. That was the juice behind the NASDAQ. If we go over and take a look at a couple numbers, Guess Incorporated just come out with numbers. That closed at $28.76. She is trading at $26.91. She's down a few bucks. Let's see what the numbers say. Numbers go like this. Okay, so adjusted earnings per share was 83 cents. Their operating margin is 13.6. That's a slide. That's a. I guess clothing companies go like that, but that's tight. Their gross revenue, they looked to do gross revenue of 2.5 billion, and what they're saying, which is pretty amazing, is that they're saying that the earnings per share in the fourth quarter are going to be better than the estimate. Well, the market's not believing it because the estimate was 79 cents. They're saying they're going to make 83 cents, and this market is selling it down and selling it down pretty hard. This is an equity that had already gone from $35 to $28. She's going to go bust her swing point at this 26.76. Yeah, she's going to be a monster ABC down. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to come right back. We had the Dow Industrials finish down 114. NASDAQ off 25. S&P's off 11. We're going to be right back.